Kent and Hampshire played out a rather dull draw on the final day of their LV County Championship match at the Spitfire Ground, St Lawrence in Canterbury. Only a flurry of early wickets could really open this match up as the final morning began with Hampshire on 15 without loss in their second innings, 93 runs behind, and Vernon Philander was convinced that he'd started the day perfectly by having Michael Carberry caught behind. That, though, wasn't given, and Carberry was able to bat on in the same patient manner as he had in the first innings. He and Jimmy Adams knew that their side had no chance of winning. That had been taken out of the equation once that Kent had batted past their total on the previous day, when they eventually made 513. Boundaries such as these were few and far between as this pair saw out the first hour. But Kent were given a glimmer of hope at the start of the second hour as Adams let a straight ball from James Treadwell crash into his pads right in front of the stumps. Adams was out for 12 at 45 for 1 before Treadwell found plenty of turn to cause Carberry some concern. More balls like that and perhaps Kent could have won. Carberry also got away with an edge off Charlie Shrek, while Liam Dawson waited patiently to play his shots, occasionally coming down the pitch to Treadwell, as he and his partner did their job by getting through to lunch with no more wickets going down. Carberry added another 66 runs to his first innings, 154 against one of his former counties. By the time that he was adjudged to have gloved a sweep off Treadwell to Geraint Jones, a decision he didn't like, his side trailed by only 4. That had been turned into a lead of 4 when James Vince also fell to Treadwell on the sweep, Rob Key running back to take the catch at short fine leg. A collapse from here would have given Kent a good chance, but the door was firmly shut in their faces by Dawson and Sean Irvine. For the second time in the match, Dawson proved to be a very difficult man to get shot of, showing a sound technique both in defence and in attack. He walked his way to another 50, a good effort following on from his 178 ball 75 on the first day of this match, a match which has really belonged to the batsman, and one where earning a positive result would have been difficult without declarations. The game was drifting by the time that Irvine edged Shrek to Darren Stevens, with Hampshire now on 157 for 4 for a lead of 49. More quick wickets either side of tee could have still made this game interesting, but once Dawson and Adam Wheater got through a few overs, the draw was a certainty. The last hour was all a little pointless, although Dawson did crank up his average with a disciplined and undefeated 78. Hampshire ended on 200 for 4 as the match was indeed drawn, a result which does neither side any favours. Hampshire took 8 points to Kent 7, and while that does momentarily put Hampshire up to third, they are still 37 points behind the promotion places with just half a dozen games to go.